Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Foxy's Creations. I hope you're doing good today. This video is being recorded now through YouTube, so it's going to show that it was streamed. My camera's still freezing up. I reset Windows and it's still got the same problem. So we're doing this, but while I was resetting the camera or the computer, I was playing and I made something and I decided, oh, that just makes me make a wall hanging again. So I cut a circle out of corrugated cardboard. I have gessoed it, all of which I didn't think you wanted to watch me do live and watch or on a video and watch it dry. So I got that prepped. So the next step is I'm going to have to get paper towels because I'm not ready. But the next step in making this wall hanging is going to be, and we may have a couple of videos of this wall hanging. So today we're just going to get as much as done as we can in about 30 minutes or so. So in this wall hanging, actually this is going to go up Thursday because Friday I'm going to go up. So this is going to go up Thursday, which is tomorrow. We are going to now take, oh, I don't know which coffee filter I wanted to use. A coffee filter, one of these two. I think I like the blue one. I do. I want to use this bluish one. And we're going to glue it on here. We're going to center it the best that we can, and we're going to glue it. These coffee filters were colored with ink. And then I did the Nick the Booksmith technique and sprayed them to make them more clear. When they get on here, it's going to be very clear. Anything I do under here would show up great. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to stamp a background? Probably, I think, because I want to put a napkin on the top. So I think I'm just going to do it with nothing under it. Because then I would just have to gesso it again. And we don't want to do that. So here's what we're going to do. You get a paper towel. Get my brush, the big one. And we are going to spread glue. And I'm using Elmer's for this project. I'm just going to spread it liberally all over the board. And be just a moment. Sorry, guys, that was hubby. So I put the glue. I've now put the coffee filter. And we're going to do more glue. And I'm going to spread this on just as liberally. I want there to be no air bubbles, and I'm going to try to keep wrinkles to a minimum. Coffee filters are resilient. Plus, this one has been sprayed with varnish, which does help a little bit. Because that's how Tracy Fox created her vellum look, was she took her papers and sprayed them with varnish. And I am running this to get it to go. I want this to go over the edge. So I'm going to go on and get that started now. And I have done nothing to the back yet. So while this is sort of drying, let me go on and spread this out more. I need to peel my napkin that I'm going to use. Put my brush back in the water bucket. I'm going to use this napkin, but I only need one rectangle. I love these kind of napkins if you don't need it all over pattern, because I can make 6 things out of this as long as I only use a rectangle each time. Okay, now I just have to peel it. And on this, what I want to do is I want to just tear right around the edge of it. I don't want to lose my design at all, but I want to give it that feathery look so that it will lay down better. So all I'm doing, I thought I was under the camera. I was way above the camera. It's just tearing down the paper edge. I'm not trying to tear around anything. I just want to give it that rough edge because it'll blend better. Now over here by this butterfly, that's going to be a little difficult. So we may not worry about that. I may just tear it up to the butterfly. Yeah. And then pick back up, because there's not that much white over there. Right here. There we go. And just come straight back up this edge. Now, most of you know that when I work with napkins, I generally put glue stick. Not today. I do know I want to put something over on that side. And this has a natural curve to it. So I'm putting it on this side. And I'm just going to smooth it down with my fingers. Because this glue is still very wet. Now I'm going to put glue. Something y'all never see me do on top of it. But that's how I did the other ones that I've been working on. So we're going to, same thing. Okay. And it's going to stay right here for now. So I'm just going to take this and brush this glue out from the middle. And I'm not being rough, you guys. I'm being relatively gentle with my napkin because I don't want to tear it. I just want to get it a good top coat. Blend it in on the edges where the edges are torn. Seal that one down. Anywhere that it's coming over the top, I kind of want to seal it. Okay, so this is what we have. I have a plan for how to glue those under, because I want to wrap it around the edge so you don't have the corrugated cardboard showing. And I traced around a circle to get the shape, and then I cut it out of the corrugated with my scissors. So that's where we are. I think I want to try to dry it a little bit with the heat gun. So you're going to hear the heat gun for just a moment. if I could recorded this, I could have paused during this part, but I'm still freezing up and I can't record at this point. I really need to get that figured out. It's still wet in places, so we're just going to sit here and dry it and dry it and dry it. It's still tacky. Okay, so now what I think I want to do, and boy, do I wish I remembered where my sanding block was. I just had it the other day. But I've cleaned my desk off since then. And I don't know where I put the sanding block. Aha, I found it. Okay, and I'm hoping this is not wet. Oh, it's still tacky. I don't want to sand it while it's still tacky, so let's try it some more. And the reason I want to sand it, guys, I hope you can hear me. The reason I want to sand it is to get some of the wrinkles out, to make it smooth, because I am going to put a coat of varnish over the top. This may be what we finish on Friday while we're live. Finish this up on Friday while we're live. Put the lace and stuff on it. And then we'll finish this while we just chit-chat about channels and stuff. Okay, I think it's dry enough. So let's just verify. Yes. No more tacky. Okay, so I am going to lightly sand this where I see the raised up spots. And it's going to give it some instant aging. is a raised up spot there. Oh, no, I'm rubbing my napkin off. I'm making holes, people. It wasn't as dry as I thought, evidently. Well, now we have some little holy things in there. Let's see if we can take a wet brush, and just kind of move those around a little bit. Just kind of fix it up. It was not as dry as I thought. And bless my hair. So pardon the hair getting in the camera. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Okay. So what we are going to do is I have an extra piece of napkin over here that I cut the butterfly out of. And I'm just going to pull parts as parts. Trying to make sure I've got all the layers peeled. I think I do. There's the ladybug on the stem. So this, I don't want the ladybug on the stem though. I just want to put this where it needs to go to correct our problems. Oh, I did need this spot right below the ladybug on the stem. So let's get the ladybug back. Now, if we don't get her placed down here correctly, this is going to be a problem. I think that's perfect. It is. It's close to perfect as we're going to get. Okay. So I think that corrected all of the errors. Now I want to just put some glue. And there's a little bit of one down there, but I'm not going to worry about that one. I don't know. That is a leaf. Let's put this leaf back on there. So if you make a boo-boo, you can fix it. Or not. Because that was not a separated piece of napkin. There we go. I'm just going to get a color of a leaf and put on there. Let me peel this. I'm hoping that other part was peeled. Yeah, it was. This one's not, though. I cut the butterfly out of this, and I didn't peel it, so. Okay, we're just going to put this leaf. I'm going to put a little drop of glue. Grab my little leaf. Okay, so I think we're good. That's another hole. I'm not going to worry about that one. No, we're not. But what I do want to do is kind of wipe off this dust I made. There we go. And that's very wet still. Let's just dry it again since we wet it. The hard part for me is going to be leaving this alone until Friday because I want to play. And it's going to hang. The napkin go, well, we'll wait till it's dry. Okay, so while this cools off, because I don't think it's dry, and I'm not going to sand it anymore because I don't want to. I don't want to make a mess of my, I don't want to have to fill any more spots in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to find my vellum stickers. I have some vellum stickers with words on them. And that's what I'm over here hunting for currently. In my little sticker box. And I just saw them the other day. Okay, I must have missed them. I think this might be them. I think that's them. I think that's the ones. Bear with me just a moment, y'all. I have that stacked too, but I don't think they're clear and they don't have quotes. I wanted the quotes. But I'm not seeing them. Okay. This is the last look through my bin. Okay, let me just bring what I got. What I managed to find. But I don't think either one of these are the ones I want. These I know aren't vellum. And I don't want to hide that. So, and these aren't stickers. It's a quote stack. They are vellum though. So I'm trying to see what I may have done because I had them out. I don't remember where they got off to. Those are mailing labels from Jot. And I think the hubby's home, so the dogs are going to bark for just a minute. I have a pile of stuff on my desk over here. And I'm thinking they're in this that I can't get my finger under. Stuff. But nope, they're not. Okay, so I don't know where they are. So let's look at this one. I just want some kind of a quote. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Kind of like that one. Oh, that would just fit. Well, you know, we make it glue it. Let me see. They are not perforated. I don't know. They look perfect. There goes the dogs. So I was going to mute the microphone. Okay, so the dog should stop now because the hubby is in the house. Well, I'm having a time getting this to cut out. Okay. There we go. So, thinking we can not glue. I'm going to cut it apart. Okay, let's see. We gather at the table to pray, giving thanks for our blessings on Thanksgiving Day. See, I don't want the Thanksgiving Day part on there. I think I'm going to change this quote all up. We gather at the table, giving thanks for our blessings. I kind of like that. Let me trim that off a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just rearrange the quote and use the parts of it that I want to use. So what we're going to do, now we know that vellum and glue don't go together. We could do the double-sided tape, though. Where's the 1/2-inch double-sided tape? Also that, oh, here it is. It was on my desk earlier, too. So I'm just going to put this on the back of here. We gather. I may have to put another piece on that one. But I have to peel it first. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Come right in here. With that. Peel this one off. And now try to figure out where I need to put the tape. I think right there's a good spot. And I see across the top. Okay. Those are the only ones I think I needed to put an extra piece of tape on. So, let me peel this off and figure out. I think we're going to start. Why does it have white on it? It's not supposed to. Up here, we gather at the table. This is the giving thanks. For I'm just trying to peel these off. Our blessings. Okay. So we got all that on here. And I like that. I think it's pretty. So now what we want to do before we're done for the day on this project is, if I can get this open. There we go. This is Minwax Polycrylic Semi-Gloss, I believe. It's either semi-gloss or matte. But we are going to seal this whole thing, including the vellum. So we're just going to put a coat of this over the top of it all. And this needs to have 2 to 3 coats of this on it. And I see where my vellum has got a bubble. Just going to mash it down with the paint handle. Okay, so that's going to take a minute to dry. Muff it. Stop. She's under there snorting and stuff. So that's going to take a moment to dry. Put the brush back in the water. I'm going to, now that coat went on this way. So the next coat, I'm going to turn it 90 degrees like this. And it'll go that way, but it's the opposite direction. And I usually put 2 coats, 2 to 3, depending. So it won't take this long to dry. I'm going to fan it. Let's get all this little garbagey stuff up from over here. Oh, I have a brush I need to put back in water. Oops. Clean as we go. My new motto. Let's clean as we go. Maybe the desk will stay clean. I doubt it, but we can try. It should dry pretty quickly. Oops. And then on Friday, when we go live, because y'all won't see this till Thursday, we can put, what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip this all the way around and fold it over and glue it down. I'm also going to paint the back of it some kind of color. I don't know what color yet. But Friday's when we'll put the lace and stuff on. That will be Friday. We can do that live while we discuss channel and what we're doing on the channel and all of that kind of thing. But this stuff that's on this won't be here come Friday. And like I said, all I'm going to do is go around and snip it so that it will fold over smoothly and not pucker. Because our coffee filter, as you can hear, is kind of crunchy-ish at this point. And that's because it's already got varnish on it, and now it's got glue on it. So it is pretty sturdy. That is almost dry. And we have a pucker. Under that vellum. It's like an air bubble. I'll see if I can get, I can't get under it. But back to the 90 degrees. We're going to brush it the other direction. It is not quite dry yet, but we should be able to go ahead and paint it. So we're going to go ahead and put this on here. And another thin coat. Oops. And it doesn't look like I got any over here. Even though I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. So that's our second coat. And that's how it looks. It's going to pretty much look that way when it's dry. See if I can get that to lay down. Because I'm not worried about the vellum tearing. It's not like our napkin or our coffee filter. There we go. I think that got it all. Seeing if I can get the brush up under there to get it wet. Okay. So that's where we're going to leave this today. 2 coats. It needs to dry. And then Friday, by the time I get back Friday, these will be snipped and folded under around this edge. But they have to be snipped so it doesn't pucker in order to go around. Or maybe not. I may just try rolling it over the edge. Because it looks like it might just roll right on over, doesn't it? For the most part, it looks like it might go right over our edge. So that's what we're going to have. I'll have that done when we come back Friday, and I'll have the back of it painted a color of some kind so that it's ready to move on while we have our live. So, guys, that's everything for this video for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And let me know in the comments if this is something that you would like to have in a giveaway. Even though it's only partially finished, is this something that you would like to win in a giveaway? So let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.